What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the Natty Standard podcast. My name is Connor.
And I'm Kieran.
And today we're going to be talking about last weekend's competitions, which was PCA Naturals 4 and PCA Championships, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's it, British Champs. Yeah.
And then also we're going to be touching on some things that are coming up. Obviously, the biggest bodybuilding show in the world, the Olympia, is happening in, 5 days, 4 days? It starts on the 9th, finishes on the 12th, which we're going to be watching and taking notes of everything, and we will be doing a live stream. We will be doing, definitely won't be doing that. We will be doing a podcast on it. Obviously, because it finishes on the Sunday, which I believe I'm imagining the Open is going to be on the Sunday. We'll probably end up recording another day just so we can get as much information from it as possible. But yeah, in saying that, talking about the PCA. So, it was a bit of a mad one. It was a bit of a mad
least,
one.
Yeah.
We are both a little bit biased, so we're going to try and be as non-biased as possible. Reason being the fact that I had a couple of friends on stage, and I also had my coach, who we had on a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
and
ago,
then Kieran had his coach.
Yep.
Did you have any mates or anyone you knew on stage?
No, it's just Reese. So just Reese, my coach.
Yeah, so Reese was on stage, obviously Kieran's coach, who we had on a couple of days, literally a couple of days after. Last week, a couple of days after Josh. A little bit biased, but we're going to try and be as non-biased as possible. So I was actually there on the Saturday, and it's a bit of a funny story. But I went there to do a bit of a YouTube video for myself, but ended up basically kind of getting like a media pass, which was quite funny. So when I got there, they basically were like, oh, because I had my camera and everything and like carry case and fucking all my shit. They were basically like, oh, you need to sign in your camera. So I went to sign in my camera, and they were like, oh, who are you here recording for? And I was like, well, I'm not going to say myself because I don't want to be told that I can't come in.
That's like the Gymshark event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm here recording for Josh Croggan, my coach. Obviously, I didn't say that. I just said I'm here recording for Josh Croggan. And they're like, yep, you just need to put your name down, sign a waiver, all this kind of stuff. I was like, oh, okay. So I ended up having like 2 armbands, one for like media, one for being there. Obviously, I paid for my ticket. And so then, yeah, that's that story, basically. Just went in and was waiting for Josh. On to the next story. You'll hear me talking more about this than Kieran because Kieran wasn't even there. So I was there.
I'm hearing most of this for the first time anyway.
Yeah, I'm just spitting stories here. So I'm there. I met up with my mate Adam, which is another one of Josh's boys. And we're chilling there. We're looking for Josh, right? And another one of Josh's boys there, Martin. He's a part of Pit Stop Nutrition.
Martin Lamont.
Yeah. Insane bodybuilder, bro. Fucking, he can get some lines, man. Jesus Christ.
The calves.
The calves, mate. His glutes, mate, just fucking crazy. Anytime someone says you can't be at that shredded, you can't be actually shredded as a natural bodybuilder. I just search up Martin on Instagram, go into that photo, show them that. But yeah, anyway, tangent. So Martin was like, oh, he should be here today. He should be here today with a smile on his face. And me and Adam were like, you know something. And he was like, oh, well, he might be somewhere else right now. And we were like, what are you on about? And he went, do you know any other shows that are happening today? And me and Adam were like, no, Like, we only know the PCA. And he went, well, there's a lot of shows on this weekend, but there's a Two Bros one on. Obviously, Josh was talking about Two Bros last time. I didn't pick up on any real information from last time because I was sprinting around my room trying to get my battery sorted out for my camera. So you were just talking to him. I didn't take any of that information in. So I didn't even think of it. But obviously, watching it back, he did say about the Two Bros event and all that kind of stuff. UK DFBA and his issues with that. Anyway, and 10 minutes later, after having that conversation with Martin, he comes up on my Instagram. Hold on, actually, I'll pull that up as well now. He comes up on my Instagram with the Two Bros, not Two Bros, sorry, the behind the stage bodybuilding Instagram, with the overall win from Two Bros.
Yeah, Josh cleaned up at that show, to be fair.
Josh,
he did really well.
Up, mate.
Jesus.
There, and you could tell shit was going on in bodybuilding because me and you were talking about it so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to actually go straight onto their Instagram.
The thing is, though, what a comeback! What a comeback from doing WMBF.
Exactly, massive comeback, and.
But he said it. He said, "I'm putting in the hard work. It will pay off."
Yep.
And there you go.
Well, and that's the thing is like what made me laugh was the whole washed statements.
Oh yeah.
That made me fucking laugh, man. That was funny.
I must admit, I found it a bit shocking actually when we had him on and he was saying about all the faces in the crowd and that, and he said that the amount of people that looked like they wanted him to lose.
Yeah.
I thought that really is just, mate, kick a man when he's down, really, isn't it?
Literally.
But then again, that proves kind of the mentality that Josh has and the fact that he can use that as fuel.
100%. And
then, as I say, he's come back and he's won an overall.
Yep.
At his next show. And obviously he's got good results at the PCA, and that we'll cover that.
Talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was this just pops up, and I'm like,
yeah, buddy.
Hold on a minute, what is going on here? Unreal, bro. I was like, what is going on? I was like, one, buzzing for him, but two, I was like, Josh, you're supposed to be here. What is going on? You're supposed to be at the PCA, bro. What are you doing? Anyway, yeah. Crazy, bro. And I love how he got the shout out on Beyond the Stage as well, which I love how they're supporting the natty scene as well, which I love. It's so good. And then obviously another one that won was Toyton.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, exactly. Bro, he's cleaning house, man. He's cleaning house.
Yeah. Mate, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Honestly, unreal physique, bro. Unreal physique.
Yeah.
But yeah. So on that, we're waiting around and we're like, see that, and we're like, what the hell? And then Martin goes, oh, he'll be here, and we're like, what do you mean? Because I was like, oh, gutted. I was like, oh, I wish I knew I would have gone to that show. And he was like, he'll be here. And then he showed us the messages between him and Josh, which weren't like, Josh was still being super cryptic with everyone.
Yeah.
And then literally makes his way over to the PCA, which was 2 hours away, I think, roughly.
Yeah.
His lovely fiancée, Annabella, she was the one that drove him. She was the one that basically did everything for him that day. And so he basically just chilled out in the car for 2 hours, made his way to the PCA, and then, going on to the actual day of the stage. So obviously I ended up basically actually recording for Josh, but behind the scenes, which I did a video over on my Instagram, on my Instagram, goddamn,
YouTube, over
on my YouTube, which I can just show now real quick. Mute that. Bro, he looked insane, man. And considering he had competed that morning, like, obviously he looked a little bit flat, as he was going to, but bro, from competing that morning winning the overall to then making his way to the PCA and pulling off a package, still just insane. Like,
Yeah.
looking way better than the WMBF still. Like,
I'll tell you what, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is Josh like one of the first athletes you've ever heard of
yes.
that's done this?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I've never seen that happen before, where an athlete has gone from 2 shows in
That's
one
the
day.
thing. Like, people have competed in 2 classes in the same day, right? At the same show. Fucking looks insane, man.
What a show.
But it's like, yeah, it's this like, bro, he's fucking looked so fucking good, man. Unreal,
Yeah.
man. Such a good package on stage. But yeah, so I'm 100% sure that he's the first one that's done this, because yes, people, like I was saying, yes, people have done shows of like the same show on the same day, like two categories on the same show, but I've never
Yeah.
seen anyone do 2 completely different shows in 2 different parts of the UK.
No. Well, I think usually the thing is, if you do a back-to-back show, so like Saturday, Sunday, that's quite a common one to.
That's a
to
common
happen.
one to do. Yeah, that's a
But
common
yeah,
one to
as
do.
you say, to do a show, win the overall, hop in your car, and travel to the next event in the same day, is just unheard
Yeah,
of.
it's fucking crazy.
So fair play, Josh. Fair play, mate.
And mate, like literally, he just made it in time as well. Because like when he got there, he was chilling in the crowd for about 5-10 minutes, and then they were like, "Right, okay, everyone at all men's physique categories backstage now."
Yeah. What do you do about registration then? Because obviously, usually registration is quite early on in the day, isn't it?
Yeah, but that it doesn't really matter though.
I guess.
Like,
yeah.
obviously registration is like in the morning or whatever, or just like first thing in the afternoon, for whatever category. But it doesn't really matter because you've paid for your ticket. So
Yeah.
yes, there's going to be a little bit of a, oh, you should have been here at this time. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter. I paid for
Yeah,
my
I'm
ticket.
here now.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Let me in.
They're
Like,
not going to turn you down, are they?
no, they're not going to turn you down. No. Uh, and to be fair, if Josh turned around and went, if they said, "Oh, we're not letting you in," if Josh turned around and went, "Look, this was my plan from the start. I was going to compete at the Two Bros and then rock up here because I want to be the first person to do this, and I won the overall. I want to see if I can win it today as well, bro." The amount of like headway that would create for the PCA and the Two Bros if that had happened, like. Ain't no chance PCA would be like, okay, yeah, no, we're still not letting you in, mate.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, got in, obviously. And then, stepped up on stage. Bro was just like in another headspace backstage. Like, it was so cool to be backstage with Josh as well. Or backstage in the warm-up area.
Yeah.
And just kind of seeing the way he was dealing with the mentality of like just people walking by and as well, like obviously they were all congratulating him, but people were saying like, "Oh, what's your headspace? What are you like? Going into this after winning the overall, like how?" And he was just like, "Fuck off!" Like in his head, he was just like, "Right, just keep warming up. Don't really pay attention to all these people trying to talk to me and that." And then. You could definitely see that there was people there who probably were chatting shit, or because obviously Josh is he's not the type of person to go on Instagram and be like, "Ha, you, like I showed you wrong or whatever."
Yeah.
But there was definitely people there you could see that were avoiding Josh or were silent, which was cool to see. And again, like redemption. People were there talking to him behind the stage and stuff like that. At the WMBF, chatting shit, all that crap. But pulled it off. And it proved basically why he's a pro.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so ended up going on stage, but he placed third, and the top three were him, Jovan, who won the WNBF Pro Class,
Yeah.
and then also Reese. So
Yeah.
Reese came first, which was cool to see. Again, Josh didn't expect to place, first. All he cared about was getting that invite to the championships the next day. That is all he cared about. If he had won it, fucking sick. But all he actually cared about was getting the invitation to the next day so he could bring an actual good package. Like, he brought an insane package, but he was a little bit flat because he'd already done all his warm-up routine. He'd done everything for the Two Bros show, right? Got prepped, ate his food, done this. Again, I don't know all the ins and outs of it because he was getting ready, so he didn't want to talk really that much backstage. But anyway, bring him on the podcast again.
Mate, I guess at the end of the day, though, like, a win's a win, so that's always good. But
Exactly.
The British champs is the one you would aim for out of a naturals 4, which is kind of
just
a
another
qualifier,
show.
isn't it? Really,
it's just
it's
a qualifying
thing.
That's literally all it is. It is just a qualifier. It's what people use as just a, I won this event, but I didn't get my invite to the Olympia or whatever. Like, again, like, no one gives a shit about winning it. They just want to get the invite to the Olympia. That's all they're going there for. They're not going there to actually win the show. They're going there to get the invite. Anyway, and that's pretty much it on that side of things. So the actual show itself, obviously, pretty much we've only talked about our coaches at the minute. The actual show itself was sick. Like, seeing some other athletes there, like on Instagram, Ella.fitness, if I'm right in saying. What's her actual name?
Ella Carverley?
Something like that. So she, one of AJ's clients, but herself, like, quite big on Instagram as well. Like, fucking insane physique, bro. Mate. Holy shit. Like,
she's another one. She's cleared up this season.
Mate,
she got her... What'd she get? She got...
UKDFBA Pro card.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I'm pretty sure it was UKDFBA.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is cleared up, and fucking hell, bro. Seeing her, like, again, everyone in person looks so much better. Like, seeing her in person, bro. Some of the poses, bro. Like, she did a side, kind of like a side chest pose.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, bro. Her delt just popped, and you could just see all the striations down her shoulder, mate. I was like, fair fucking play, man.
Well, was that when she did the side tricep and then stopped the leg out?
No. It was, she basically kind of did like, I can't remember exactly, but it was kind of like, basically she just like hit kind of that pose. Like, it wasn't a full side chest, but she went into that pose there, and her whole it was like 3D shoulder, bro. Like, crazy, man. Yeah, I was like, fair play. Like, both me and Adam were just like, God damn. But again, like, we don't know how to, like, not like we're judges anyway, but we don't know how to judge the female event. So there was a lot of people who'd be like, oh yeah, she's fucking shredded. She's going to win. And she placed like 4th. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't understand half the categories. So definitely something that I need to, research on, kind of get a better understanding on. But yeah, she looked insane. But the moment she walked on stage, we were like, yeah, fuck it. Of course she's won it. Look at her. Like, look at her compared to everyone else. Like, a giant in height compared to everyone else, and just fucking
stage presence as well.
Oh yeah, her stage presence is the best that I've seen in the whole entire day. Out of every single person, out of all the bodybuilders, out of all men's physique, out of everyone, her stage presence was the best in the whole entire day. It was crazy, bro. She walked on that stage, like the most respectful person I've ever seen on stage as well. But she walked on that stage like, ain't no one's on here except for me.
Yeah.
Without having the attitude of that as well, which was sick.
We've spoken about that before though, when you were prepping for your WNBF show, and I said to you, the main thing you got to remember is you are the one on stage.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who else is up there with you. Obviously, be respectful, but at the same time, it's your time. So.
That's the thing where a lot of people go wrong.
It's about showcasing yourself. Yeah,
100%. But I feel like you agree with me on this. I know because we talked about it. That's where a lot of people go wrong though. Is like, oh, I'm the only one up here. Fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're. That's not It's like, yeah, you were here to win. You were here for yourself. It's a lone man sport once you're on stage. Like, obviously, it's not a lone man sport when you're actually prepping because you got your friends around you, you got family, you got your relationship or whatever. It's a sport that you should rely on other people for, right?
100%, yeah.
But once you're on that stage, you're not, like stood next to the person next to you going, oh, mate, get your hamstrings on. Oh, mate, squeeze your glutes. Or, oh, mate, go. Oh, it's a side chest, not a side try. No, fuck that. If someone pulls a side try and a side chest, let them do it. Like, again, it's a lone man sport, right? But at the same time, don't be a fucking dickhead.
No.
At
the end of the day, everyone's gone through that journey, so you need to be respectful.
Exactly. But yeah.
Insane look from Emma.
Insane look. But yeah, there's so many people who had insane looks on stage. It was sick. But yeah, so Josh placed third, Jovan placed at second, and then Reese placed first, which was cool to see. Anyway, coming off of that, I ended up coming home after that. I wasn't able to stay for the Sunday show, which I was a little gutted on. Had a bit of FOMO. But then we go into the PCA championships, which again annoyed me because obviously when I was there, I got to see everything when it was happening. But for the PCA championships, fucking hell, bro, I was on that Instagram like 24/7, refreshing, sending people messages, trying to figure out who placed, who didn't place, who won the show, all this shit. And both me and Kieran were like, didn't know what was going on. And then all of a sudden, boom, we started seeing things pop up on Instagram. Messages were getting sent around, and we were like, holy fucking shit. Becomes a bit controversial and a little bit upsetting for the PCA in this respect, considering how well it went on the Saturday.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a shit show from what everyone was saying. Again, I am just speaking from not personal experience. I'm speaking from what everyone else is saying about it. And that is that for at least for the men's physique category, because I wasn't there, I didn't really care about any of the other categories except for Josh and Reese's category, and then obviously like my mates. I didn't care about any of the other ones, so I was only trying to pay attention to those. And as far as I'm aware, they basically merged short and medium into the same fucking category.
That I don't understand that. That's the
I
one
don't
thing
fucking get it.
No, I don't get it.
Because like when I said I was talking to you about it, and you were like, but before we go into that, let's just basically go through like a quick rundown so you understand what we're talking about. Basically, so they've all stepped on stage, and we're trying to figure out what's going on, and then we find out that certain people have placed. Again, we're not going to go into that because we don't want to cause any shit. But everyone's got their own opinion on everything, right? Everyone has the right to have their own opinion, right? And if you get sour about someone else's opinion, you're a bitch. Sorry, my personal opinion, right? You can't be upset by someone else's opinion, right? If that someone's opinion has a sway, right, in your result, I understand you getting frustrated with that person's opinion. But when it's just some random person's opinion, don't be sour about it, right?
Just to add on to that, another thing is the fact that how do I word this one? So if the people you're supporting don't get the result that you want them to, don't go on social media and spout a load of stuff saying that it's rigged and that the judges were wrong and this, that and the other. It's bodybuilding. It's a subjective sport. And if you can't handle that, you shouldn't be competing.
Yeah, 100%. That's a massive thing.
And that's not on any specific category going on that show. That's
just in general.
Loads of federations, lots of shows. You see it all the time. People go on blast on Instagram and that and say, oh, rigged. That's, wrong decision. To an extent, as like you said, Connor, you're all entitled to your own opinion. That's absolutely fine. You might prefer a different look. But if you pay to compete with a federation, you are paying to be judged by their criteria. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? I don't think, everyone goes there to win, but there can only be one winner, can't there? So, and this isn't just winning, this is top fives.
Yeah.
You know, it's all the placings.
Yeah.
If you haven't placed where you want to place, that doesn't mean you're a bad athlete. No one's taking that away from you being in shape. Let's say the top 5 in most categories were pro-worthy physiques.
100%,
And,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At this show. And that's not taking away. It's just saying that on the day, certain people placed higher than others. And that is bodybuilding.
Deal with it.
Different judges, different crowd, different day. It could have gone complete other different direction.
And that's the thing. Like, yeah, of course, your own opinion matters. Yeah. Talk about it with friends and family. If you don't agree with it, talk about it with your coach. Talk about it with your friends. Talk about it with whatever. But don't fucking go on Instagram. Don't go on YouTube. No. Don't go on Twitter or anything like that saying, "Oh, it's rigged. Oh, my athlete should have done this. My athlete should have done that." Or, you know, you was like talking for the coach, or you as the athlete itself saying, "Oh, yeah, you know," as everyone does. It's an Instagram post, right? Free Instagram post.
100%.
Oh, you know, weekend recap or whatever. And you're just saying it. You're saying like, "Oh, me and the coach have spoken, and we both disagree with the placing." Get a fucking grip of yourself, mate.
Yeah.
Get a grip of yourself, like, because it's like, oh man, I don't know. It's just frustrating to see because you're basically just shitting on the person that's placed above you.
Yeah, it
whether
takes
that's
away from
first,
that person's hard
second,
work.
third, or whatever, right?
Yep.
You're taking away from the people that have placed above you. Whether it's 1, 2, or 3, or 4 people have placed above you, you're taking away from their placings. Whether it was right or not, they've placed above you, right?
Yep. Mate, just a little to add on to that. I know we said about top 5. Actually, I'll take it back. I think in that men's physique category as well, there wasn't really that. I don't really think there's a single athlete up there. I thought that's not a good physique. Like the top like 6 or 7 especially, I was like, God damn.
Well, I think that's the thing with championships is like that though, because they've all had to be invited. Because we were talking about this
as it should be.
As it should be. We were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. There's sometimes like when Kieran got to, because you did championships last year, right?
Yeah, British champs. Yeah.
When you did yours, you said, if I'm right in saying this, you said there was a couple of people that were there that were like, you kind of looked at them and were like, really?
No, that wasn't at British champs. That was at that was WMBF Supernaturals.
Right, that's Supernaturals, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the same thing when I did my shows. There was a couple of people. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. Oh, mate, the caliber at British champs PCA.
Oh,
that scared the living shit out of me. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, like literally, like every single person that was there was fucking insane this year, at least. So it must have been like that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, insane, bro. But yeah, tangent aside.
Yeah.
We were basically saying all of that so we can validate our opinion, so people don't come for us right now. But we, you know, some of the placings were a bit crazy, right? And we don't necessarily agree with some of the placings. Is that us being biased? Maybe. Is it us looking at it from a realistic and understanding point of view? Maybe. But either way, it doesn't matter because our opinion means fuck all.
Yeah.
So,
I say we're not going to come on here and start saying such and such
shouldn't have got it, or such and such should have got this. Yeah, because again, our opinion literally doesn't matter. So our opinion is just that. It's our opinion. So we're not going to try and cause anything by going into it too deep, right? But all we will say is we both talked about it offline on this, and we didn't necessarily agree with all of the placings. But top placing, which was Reese won.
Yep. What a look.
Mate, fucking hell, bro. He
Full
looked
package, mate.
Insane.
Yeah.
Mate. Like,
I was speaking to Reese about that, and he has one of those physiques that you kind of look at, and there's not really any missing areas. He's got the full kind of look. for men's physique. You know, big V taper, small waist. I mean, he's got some wheels on as well.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Insane, mate. Look at his shoulders,
And also,
bro.
mate, the condition he came in, like, bear in mind, he came 4th at WMBF, like 2 weeks before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to have that kind of transformation, that short amount of time, is just, I tip my hat to him, because you have to dig deep. I mean, Connor, you know, with your last few shows you did, when you need to get that kind of, those top placings, you need to go to a different place
You need to go to a different
dig
place
deep
to
for
fucking,
that.
yeah, literally.
And he's got that PCA look. We've spoken about this before, the judging criteria for different federations. Reese is PCA criteria.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
If you
posing,
want to compete
stage
men's
presence.
physique in the PCA, just fucking just go and follow Reese.
Yeah.
Like,
God,
literally unreal. So obviously,
sorry, mate.
no, go for it, bro.
I said just to jump on that. Yeah, Reese obviously he competed last 2023. Obviously we had him on the podcast a week or so ago.
Yeah.
Now Reese got he's won an overall at PCA before, and I believe he came second at British Champs 2023. But at a lot of his shows, he's kind of, when I say fallen short, I don't mean that he's done worse. I mean that he's got the top 3 placings, but he's always got third, second.
Yeah.
He's not had that many first places since his, I believe, first season. So to see him come out on top at this one was not just
Sick.
because obviously Reese is my coach, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but it was good to see, because he kind of came in as a bit of an underdog, really, because when you looked online, everyone was expecting kind of Jovan or Josh,
Yeah.
weren't they? They were kind of the top dogs, and as you'd expect, to come in for those top placings. So Reese coming out the woodwork for that one, mate. Fair play.
Mate.
And yeah, congratulations as well, because he's now the first natural British champ from PCA, and obviously Pro card winner. So
There
PCA
he is.
Pro.
Mate, look at that, bro. That is fucking insane, mate.
I saw what was it? I think it was Tom Stockton was saying about this on their Board Shorts and Banter podcast, and he was saying that Reese has got one of those physiques that everyone kind of wants when they're getting into fitness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That almost like, I say, like a cartoonish kind of, that V taper is just
It's just
it's something
literally
else.
someone's just drawn it up.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Josh's physique on the
Mate.
day was insane, man. Like, again, he
Best
said
look
the best look he's ever had. Like, obviously, he didn't get the placing that he wanted, but he's fucking, bro. He's so happy and proud of this physique. And that's again, the mindset that you're wanting. Like, me talking to him offline about this was, you know, he came away with it and was just like, look, yeah, I don't even fucking care about the placing. I just care about the look. And this is the best look and the happiest he's ever been with his overall look. He's just buzzing with it, and that's like that's a winners and losers mentality. You're walking away
that's
not
world
caring
champion
about
mindset.
literally you're walking away like, yeah, okay, I didn't get my placing, but look at what I brought to the stage, and I'm fucking happy with that, right?
And that brings it back to we've spoken about this before, is that bodybuilding is you versus you. Yeah, the placings are nice, the medals and the trophies are nice, but at the end of the day, if you bring a better package than you did last year, or even the show before that, like I say, last show Josh did, day and night difference. Looks insane at PCA.
Literally.
How can't you be happy with that? That is, in my eyes, that's a win in itself.
100%, 100%, and obviously
what an overall, man.
all the pros,
Jesus
mate.
Christ.
What? Yeah, this guy, bro.
Look at the size of him,
Mate, it was so he didn't win on the Saturday. He came second, I think.
Yeah.
So the person that won, so he won his class, but he didn't win the overall. So the person that won the overall was another one of AJ's clients, he was sick. Yeah, there he is there. Like, look how fucking shredded he is. Fucking unreal, bro. Unreal. But also, by the way, just to say that, she went home. Elle's Fitness, she went home with 2 overall swords that weekend and a pro card, which is crazy for her. Crazy. But yeah, so where are we at? Here. Yeah, so he won the overall for all the bodybuilders. Bro, look at the fucking size of him, man. What even is that?
It's like 7'4" or something.
Yeah. He's German, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is him here.
Mate, there's something in the water there, isn't there?
Yeah, mate. Crazy.
Oh, mate.
Crazy,
Awesome.
man. Huge following as well on Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, unreal, mate. Unreal. But yeah, such a good display of athletes on this weekend, man. Like just the fucking state of some of these guys, man. I'm just like,
Yeah.
fair play, man. Fair
Mate,
play.
The natural scene.
The natural scene is popping off,
here.
bro.
Yeah.
It's here, man.
But this is the standard you need. It's the standard to make people, to turn people's heads and say, actually, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, nah, it was
Ridiculous.
gleaming, man. Gleaming. Such a good result for all these athletes, man. And again, yeah, Reese deserved it. Like,
Yeah.
his physique was crazy. And again, like, talking about that mindset, right? You can tell people were sour on that day who didn't
Yeah.
get what they wanted. We've talked about it. What no one expected the play, especially on the day that Josh competed. No one expected at all for that placement. People were expecting, let's be honest, most people were going Jovan first, Josh second, Reese third.
Yep.
But once they all got on stage and they were all stood there, holy shit. Yeah. Unreal, bro. Unreal. And it was just the way certain people reacted and the way certain people didn't react, which was what makes those individuals like pro or world championship worthy, like we were talking about, you know.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like Josh's reaction. Obviously, he got third. The moment he heard Jovan got second, mate, jaw hit the floor. You know, chucked his medal on the floor, turned around and just started fucking like clapping Reese, because obviously everyone knew it was Reese at that point, right?
Yeah. The top three were pretty.
The top three was
all
solidified,
just undeniable. Yeah.
which I feel bad for everyone else on stage because they had two pros,
Yeah.
and also Reese, who has basically been on the cusp of being a pro for a while now.
Yeah.
Just always
once
missed
again,
out slightly.
And this doesn't take away from the other athletes who are up there, because that's the thing. Pretty much everyone who was up there looked insane.
Yeah, yeah,
But you know, it's one of those when everyone looks that good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
It's something else.
And yeah, and then obviously, yeah, it's just the way you react to winning or losing, which makes you which solidifies you as a person in the athletic world, right?
Yeah.
So all we will say is on that, if you are going to compete, if you do not get the placing you are expecting, don't be sour about it. Be happy for the people that placed above you, because it will happen one day.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's happened already, right, and you're already up there and you're already a pro, whatever, and you don't get your placings, or you're not a pro and you're just stepping on stage for the first time and you don't get the placings you want. Don't be sour about it. Don't be pissed off or whatever, right? Be happy for the people that placed in front of you. Be sour and upset and pissed off when you're at home, when there's no cameras or anyone looking at you, right? Yeah, and have a word with yourself. But don't do it when you've got people around you who are supposed to be there and supporting everyone else, because it just makes you look like a bellend. But yeah, that is pretty much it on the PCA side of things. At least I can think of. I can't think of anything else anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I think we'll see a lot of familiar faces at the British Champs. So the Open. So against obviously untested.
Yes.
I think there'll
Is
be a
that
lot
this
of natural guys. That is in 2 weeks' time. It's like the 18th of October, I think. Let me double check that.
I'll tell you
It's
right
a few
now.
weeks' time. Oh, perfect. Let's have a look. Oh, he's got the paper out. Come on,
Man's
it's
got his
official.
receipts.
Oh,
Right, let's have a look. Yeah, 18th to the 19th of October. There it is. Just
Yeah. oh.
there it is. You know.
Just no big deal. We just got your invite.
Yeah, got. And then
Mate, just hop in for it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I also got an invite for the shows that we're talking about right now, and I didn't do it. I didn't. Hands up. I didn't do it. But yeah. So that's on the 18th. I need to get these framed, man. I can't be. Look, they're all like bent up because they've been sat on like books.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's.
I mean, yeah. Going off of the obviously bit of a side tangent away from PCA, Mike Sommerfeld.
Yes.
Olympia.
So that's what I was. That's what I was going to talk about. That's what I was going to lead us into now. Obviously, we've got NBW coming up, which is going to be sick.
That's so no. Instagram's been popping off for that one, isn't it? That's been so funny.
Yeah, it's been so funny.
It's great. It's all love. It's all good. We've got pretty much the rematch of the top 3 from PCA, which will be sick. So we've got Josh, Jovan, and Reese all signed up. We've got Johnny Clough. He's signed up as well for Men's Physique. There's a few other names that have completely slipped my mind. But yeah, it's going to be an insane lineup. And a great show. Obviously, this is AJ's organisation that his show that he's organised. So I think everyone's expecting something pretty special.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. I'm looking forward to that one.
What do you think about MBW? Is it something you'd consider competing with? Obviously, when you next go on?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Obviously, this is the first time they're ever doing it, so...
Keep an eye, see how it goes.
Yeah, 100%. Again, that's this weekend, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, shame that...
Sorry, if we're so we're recording today on Sunday.
Yes.
It'll be the following weekend, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it's this weekend coming, yeah. So next weekend I meant, sorry. Yeah, it is Sunday today. So yeah, that's next weekend. It's a shame that we can't be there, but obviously we've got the Olympia to watch, and other commitments to make. So unfortunately we can't be there, which is annoying because it would have been sick to go to. But yeah, that's gonna be sick. And in saying that, talking about the Olympia itself, mate.
Yep.
I cannot fucking wait.
Looks insane.
That's gonna be
that video
sick.
I sent you. Was it yesterday? I sent you that video of Mike doing his vacuums.
Yeah.
Mate.
Crazy. All I will say about that, by the way, if someone walked past me whilst I was watching those videos, because he uploads a lot of those, right? Because it's a part of his training, like he does all his other stuff. But if someone walked past me watching that video, people would be like, "Hey, yo, what are you watching, mate?"
Bit suspicious.
Yeah, a little bit suspicious. If you go on, I'm not going to show it on here, but if you go on Instagram, Mike Sommerfeld, Mike the Badass, you'll know what we're talking about. But yeah, so unreal, man, unreal, like insane physique, and it's just like it's their faces as well, like Samson Tuada, Mike Sommerfeld.
Ryan Terry's got veins coming out in his eyelids now.
It's those 3 that I've seen mainly. Samson Tuada, holy fuck, because he's gone. Obviously, he's up there. I would say way more supportive of the Olympia than C-Bum. And what I mean by that is supportive, as in he is more outreached in a way. He is always going on trips away to different countries to push Olympia to make it more known. He's just so, like, literally he posts like 50 things on his story a day about the sport and everything like that. Always, like, he is crazy, but he's gone kind of like silent a little bit recently, compared to what he's normally like. And I seen, again, Beyond the Stage. By the way, if you like anything bodybuilding, go follow Beyond the Stage, because they fucking post like 60 million things a day, and it's like insane. And by the way, they've been up for a year. 64,000 followers in a year. They're partnered with Gymshark. They're partnered with Bolt Fitness Supply, which is I think is it Terrence Ruffin?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, Terrence Ruffin's I don't think it's his brand, but he's like with them or something like that.
He's affiliate,
yeah, affiliated with them. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, they are popping off right now.
And they've also got their media pass for the Olympia, I believe, now.
And they've got the media pass, yep. So follow them, because they are crazy. They are crazy on top of their stuff. But yeah, anyway, talking about what we were just talking about there, their faces, bro. Samson Dewada, Mike Sommerfeld, and Ryan Terry, bro.
Ryan Terry.
They are going through it. They're going through it, yeah. Samson Dewada's face, I couldn't find it again because, again, like I said, Beyond the Stage upload about 1 million things a day. But his face, man, like I was like, who even is this?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can find if he posted it, but I don't think he. I think it was a story that he did.
Oh, so they've just reposted it on their page.
They just reposted on their page, yeah.
That's fair.
But well, you
Nick
can see,
Walker as well.
You can see this as well. Like, yeah, Nick Walker, mate. Like, you could see how dead his face is.
Yeah.
Because he's got like. Again, I don't want to kill myself here, but he's got like kind of that's not a good picture to use. Puffy cheeks. Like his cheeks aren't like when hold on one sec. His cheeks when he's in his off season, for me at least, looked quite like pushed out. So when I seen this video, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you know he's dug deep for that.
Yeah, same thing with Ryan Terry. Like with his like eye veins and everything like that. Crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be so freaking sick, man. I can't wait for it.
But that's the standard you've got to bring if you want to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got like
yeah.
Logan Frank as well. How do you feel like that's going to go, Logan Frank? Because his physique is insane, but a lot of people are saying he's just not up there with all the other classic guys.
I saw a podcast literally this morning. I was watching it, and someone said that they thought he needs more muscle mass. They said he should be like 10 pounds of muscle, and I'd argue that. I think he's got the shape. I think he's got the shape and that classic look. Still gun for those top spaces.
Yeah.
Do I think he'll make top 3? No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Top 10? Yeah, I can see that. I think he'll do good. I think within the next couple of years, he'll definitely be a contender for those top 3.
I hope so, because he's,
Yeah.
I really, really like Logan
He's
Frank.
insane look, though.
Yeah. Insane. But yeah, so we've got...
Oh, sorry, we were saying this the other day, weren't we, about Ramon?
Yes.
How is Ramon going to hit his weight cap?
There's a lot of controversy about that right now, isn't there?
Yeah.
A lot of
You see
controversy.
the controversy about Mike Sommerfeld's height as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of... I don't know.
There always is, though. There
Yeah.
always is.
It's always going to be like that. But, yeah, I don't know. I do not know, man. I do not know. It's a bit mad.
But we'll be watching it and we'll be covering it, so that's
Yeah, we will. I can't.
We'll let you know.
I can't wait. It's
Yeah.
going to be sick. Yeah, it's going to be
awesome.
sick. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of. Obviously, we've talked about the PCA, talked about NBW, talked about the Olympia, and that is pretty much it for this weekend. Obviously, we're going to be keeping notes of everything that happens at the Olympia itself. We are very, very, very excited for that. That's going to be sick. But yeah, that is pretty much it on that side of things. You got anything else that you could think of?
No, I think we've covered everything, mate.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome.
Well, again, we thank you for all the support that you guys have been giving us over on the YouTube and everything like that. We really appreciate it. Again, we do have our Spotify up and loaded, so feel free if you don't have YouTube Premium and you can't lock your phone and listen to YouTube, which is such a shame you can't do that with normal YouTube. Feel free to head over to our Spotify. We will be setting up a link in our YouTube soon with all of our accounts and stuff like that you can follow. My account, Kieran's account, and also this podcast account. We've got our Instagram again. All the links are down in every single description. So feel free to just drop in the description, have a check out on all of those. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So
Yep.
without dragging it on, that is pretty much all we can talk about today. So we hope you enjoyed listening. Please feel free to drop a comment, see what you think. Had a lot of spicy things to talk about in a way. So feel free to drop a comment in and at us, because we will reply. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And we shall see you guys next weekend.